Man, just super blessed. We've had one of our biggest live trading days today on live account. Like I said, I wanted to start risking up higher. I also want to hold longer and was able to do both of those two things in the charts or in today's trading. Um, just super blessed. Like, so join the free Discord. Also DM me if you're looking for one-on-one sessions. I'll probably make an announcement on there. People have been asking me signing up for some one-on-one sessions, so I've been doing that also as well. But DM me if you want to do that, and I'll try to make an announcement inside Discord board. I am doing one-on-one sessions, so feel free to join that and DM me if you want to ask more questions about that. But this is just, again, the reason it's a blessing because we held the trade for longer, saw the model we was in. This is today's trading. I wanted to trade this on TopStep account, but TopStep, I think everybody realizes today that it was down for some reason. So I went into live account and I really wanted to, push myself further into the live account as well. So here's a trade. Here's a trade breakdown. So this is a 1250 macro right here. I'm seeing this as all this is Judas swings. We came back here. This blue box right here is a 15-minute fair value gap. So you can see me. Let me show you into the trade. Go back really quick. You can see me entering off of this oil block right here. So I'm stating that this is going to be the low risk buy, and this is going to be a start of the buy side of the curve, because we have this sell side token right here, and I see all this low resistance liquidity right here. So a 15-minute fair value gap right here, buying at the oil block. I start labeling this out in real time. So I'm trying to get to that part so you can show it real quick, because this was a long trade, or at least for me it was a long trade, at least a 20-minute trade, which to me is long, but I know it's crazy scalping, right? That's crazy. That's a long trade. But like I said, put my stop loss. Notice how my stop loss is at. Haven't moved it. Letting it play out, giving it some breathing room, because we can sweep this low one more time. I don't want it to happen. I don't want this to happen. But in my opinion, we can sweep this, but not take this out, and this trade will still be completely valid. But you can see us again coming back to this little fair value gap right there. Like I said, I bought right here, but we was in some drawdown right there. Come back up, respecting this order block right here, and then now we're shooting back up. And if I wasn't in, I would be in right here as well. But I was already in the trade, so I gave it some breathing room. So knowing what side of the curve and when you at. So again, I talked about in the video. This is the buy side of the curve, low risk. So you gotta give it some breathing room. That's me labeling it out, low risk buy. This is me targeting and saying that, hey, when we come with these highs, this will be the first stage of distribution. So I'm literally saying, hey, we're going to, literally yank all these highs up. Kind of letting it go a little faster. Let me see if I can speed it up real quick. So again, just chopping around, just accumulating. In my opinion, we're accumulating ores right here. This is all we're doing. Like if I was to draw this out, we got a breaker right here, right, and we're just accumulating ores in here. Again, always in the trade. But if you wasn't in the trade, this is your time to get the trade. Notice how we did some Judas swings at the 12:30 open, 11 open, so I know we're in discount. I talk about that multiple times in videos, that I do look at these hourlies opens, and I want to see us manipulate price, so I know that I'm buying, and I feel comfortable buying because I know we're in discount of this range. And that is just how the way I view it. So we might be on premium on the higher time frame. I was to zoom out, we're on a premium of the day, but inside this internal range of dealing range right here, we're absolutely in a discount because I know I'm below the hourly or these hourly prices, and we already swapped liquidity, and we popping into a 15-minute fair value gap. So in my opinion, that's enough for me to confirm that to take the trade. 1250 macros getting, you can see it's getting activated. You can see, I think right here, 1258. You should be able to see that. Oh, you might not be able to see it. So it's 1258 right now. So I kind of write out what I'm looking at, what I'm doing. I could partial here, but I want to work on holding the trade. Literally talk about how this is buy side, so we can potentially take this high out, then reverse. And I'm just mentally, I'm just being okay with that. So writing it out, like literally saying, hey, you can partial right here, but I'm just holding the trade. Move my stop up just a little bit as we came back above here. Again, giving it some breathing room, because ideally, I don't want to see us sweep this low out, but technically we could sweep this low, keep this low intact, and then shoot back up, and the trade will still be valid. So I like to put my stop losses where the trade is, it invalidates the trade all itself. I don't like to be like, it's difference of invalidation and then things that I don't like. I would not like the trade to come down here, If the trade came down, let me go back to this 1 minute. Thank you, Caleb. If the trade come back down here, it's not wrong. I just wouldn't like it. If the trade came back down here, I think we're going for sell side. You see what I'm saying? Like that's two different. There's two different things. So again, look for buy, taking all these price openings. We just prices going up here. Again, we talked about how that's gonna be first stage distribution before it even happened. As you can see, boom, first stage distribution. So I'm literally timing the buy side of the curve. Low risk buy. Talked about how that was low risk buy. I was already in the trade though, and this is distribution. And I'm talking about now. I want to work on holding. So we worked on two different things today, which was again where I really proud of myself. Where we worked on holding the trade, and we also put in more size in the trade. Usually I would take a partial here. Usually X, Y, and Z. Nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I literally did. You can look at the channel. I just want to work on, like, if I think this is long-term target, then I just want to be comfortable just putting myself at break even and then holding the trade longer. And literally, you can see me typing out. If it pulls back, so be it. I'm okay with it, and I'm still proud of myself to be able to take the trade and able to understand that what should we've been doing and being very patient. That I was waiting for a lot of stuff to happen. I wanted this 15 minutes to be tapped before I took the trade. This probably took a lot of people out of the trade, even if they were trading the 1250 macro, which is fine. This wasn't the 1250 macro. Let me pause it. This wasn't the 1250 macro, and also we have not hit any higher time frame to sponsor this move, and that's why I was able to look for the more probability trade, which is me not just looking at the movement of the candles, but looking like, okay, where we're rejecting from, which was this was the 15 minute fair value gap. I suggest if you having trouble holding trade and stuff like that, this really was helping me. Being like, hey, I'm cool. I'm talking to myself like as in like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm trying to do, and I'm improving myself. And like I said, I just want to get better. I want to get better holding, and literally having all this annotated on my chart, I thought was very important. You should maybe try this out if it works for you, but this is working for me. Just having an idea of what I'm looking for and why I'm looking for it right in real time. So that's a trade, and then I don't know why it didn't take me out from my full profit, but there goes either way it goes. So I had to manually close the last contract, which was weird. But anyways, that's just that's amp for you, I guess. But anyways, kind of just saying let's go, and then I'm finna take a screenshot of the good stuff, and then showing executions. That was the only you can see anyway. I literally just took one trade. That's it. So literally it. Because I started trading at 10:30, didn't see nothing I liked up in here, and then again waiting for it. I saw this. I didn't like this. Me personally, we didn't either form enough liquidity for this to be a valid move to me, and I just didn't. Me personally, I just didn't like that trade. And then we tapped back into that 15 minute one more time, pretty much an hour later, which was 11, and this was that 12:50, so almost like a couple hours later. But either it goes. I didn't like it, and you can see ESRs were shooting up as well, and that was a good factor as a trade. So you want to learn some more information, man. You want to learn some more videos. I got plenty of videos in the Discord. Also, I got plenty of videos on the channel as well, but I think free Discord, I will be doing, like I said, I'm doing one-on-one sessions right now, but in the future we will be doing lives and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a blessing to be able to start doing this more consistently, right? And passing accounts, making money in live accounts is really something that I strive for, which I've been trying to do for a long time. And like I said, it's kind of feel like the keys are turning, the keys are turning. So it's really good. It's great. And as I'm doing this, I want to help as much people as I can, because I understand how it was not being profitable. I understand how it was when this wasn't happening. So that's what I'm saying that for. I'm not trying to say as a bragging, being like, hey, if I'm doing it, you can do it too, and allow me to show you how I'm doing it, right? I don't want you to be like, look at me. Yeah, I just want to help people, man. That's all I want to do. So, like I said, join Discord. That's something you feel free to do. And but yeah, we're gonna keep coming back out of these charts. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on taking good high probability subs, and after that, you just take the trade for what the trade is. I'll see y'all in the next one.